Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. So as you guys can see from the title, we are doing a December favorites. So we have so much to talk about, so let's just get into it. So December has definitely been such a hectic month. You know, I was still in school. I just finished school. It was just the holidays. Right now we are literally it's like so much going on. So I do have a couple of skincare favorites. Thankfully my skin reaction that I had in November is gone. It basically healed, so thankfully I do. Oh, and total side note, I really wanted to film in my background. You know, it's still the holiday season. I feel like we need to do the vibe. So my pink tree and my Hello Kitties. Okay, so we need to start off with skincare. So the first thing is my Ordinary. So another side note, because I am in a different filming location, I really didn't want to like bring my stuff over here because there's just a lot over here too. So I left everything in my filming station. So I'm going to insert clips to show you guys everything, how it looks like now, and a little bit more of a closer up. So the first thing is the Ordinary AHA and BHA Solution. Now this has definitely been a monthly favorite. You guys already know it's like a 10-minute mask. I do it one time a week and I love it. I'm still seeing so much progress in my skin because I use that once a week. I love it. I've been so consistent with it. You can definitely see the progress. Next up, the Ordinary AHA Serum. I am so close to being done. I really thought this was going to be an empty, but it's still going really strong. I feel like I have like maybe like 1 or 2 uses left, so there will definitely be an empty for January, but I love using that just right after the AHA BHA. It just works so well. I love it. I feel like, especially right now, because it's more of like a colder, drier month lately, so I loved it so much this month. The Suave Sweet Vanilla body wash has made it to another monthly favorite. Now this one is also really good because it is completely finished, so we will be coming back to it, but you guys know I loved it. I loved it last month and I loved it this month to the point where I finished it up, so I'm so happy that that's now finally completed. It smells so good. I loved it. Same as my beloved Cherry Blossom body scrub from Beloved. I really love this. I've made so much progress. I feel like this is definitely going to be a January empty because I've been using it so much. I try to use it like 1 or 2 times a week, so I feel like it's gonna be an empty soon, but I love pairing it with the Bath and Body Works 1000 Wishes body wash. It's so going strong. I feel like I've been really leaning towards that one, especially like more at the end of December, because I finished the Suave one quite early December, like maybe like the 2nd week, and then I used a different one, and then I used the Bath and Body Works one literally in these last 2 weeks. I love it. Oh, so next one is the Suave Milk and Honey body wash. I love this one so much. It's going to be an empty. I know I'm working on it because I really want to get it out of my collection. It's just something that's like been in my bathroom for quite a while, but it was the next body wash that didn't have so much product in it, so this is definitely going to be an empty soon, but I really love it. I forget how much I love the Suave body washes, and this is an older formulation because you can definitely see the difference in the packaging, the way that they have it now, but I loved it this month. And then I paired it with the Dove Cinnamon Pumpkin Pie body scrub. This was fully new. I've had it for a while. I got it like after Christmas. Was it last year? I don't remember. I don't even know if it was included in my video. I want to say it was, but I don't remember. It's been in my bathroom definitely for a while, and it was fully new, so I decided, you know what, let's just finally start using it. Pairing it with the Milk and Honey body wash from Suave, such a good, and I feel like I never hear anyone talking about that like body combo. You know, like on TikTok, like people talk about like body combos. The Beloved Cherry Blossom and with Bath and Body Works 1000 Wishes, and then this two, Suave, and then the Dove. So good. The Cerave Acne wash. Now this is definitely something that I just randomly picked up one night, and then I loved it. It's such a versatile product too, so I got it quite a bit ago, so I'm using it as a it's a very versatile product. So I've used it as a face wash, I've used it as a face wash in the shower, but also as like a mask, and then I've used it as a spot treatment, and then I've also used it as a mask just on my face, because it's a versatile product. It's literally labeled as that. It has like different directions for how you're going to use it. I love using it. If you're going to do it a spot treatment, like a little one, could I have like a little like a patch right there, if you're gonna do it like that, do like a little spot just right there. 20 minutes. I know it says I think like 10 or 15 or 5. It might even say 5. Do 20 minutes. It'll help so much more. Tirtir Milk Toner. You guys can see how much I love that product. It's also such a versatile product too. So I've been using it on my face, my neck, my décolleté. I've also been using it on the body. I love this thing. I've like, you guys can see the progress. I'm gonna insert it right here. Like, it's so good. I didn't even realize how much I loved it till I like looked at the bottle and I'm like, I really do like this thing. It's so good. It's so it just looks like glass skin, and I've been loving that this winter. But I really liked it. And then it's definitely like super lightweight because it's not like hot. The weather is so weird this month. It's like hot, but then it's raining, and then it's really cold. I don't get it. Like right now I'm in my t-shirt because I'm like kind of hot. I just took a really hot shower, but like it's kind of cold now. But it was raining earlier, but then it was hot like a couple days ago. So I don't understand this weather, but having that as like glass skin has been really helping my skin. And then the La Roche-Posay Lipikar Daily Repair Moisturizing Body Lotion. I love this thing. Paired with the Tirtir Milk Toner, it's so good. I've been really loving this for my face. I've made so much progress on it. I didn't realize it's like almost kind of, it's not empty, but it's like you can definitely feel that there's a lot less product in it. The Nivea deodorant. Now this is a, I want to say it's like, I'll put the clip. I think it's like called like Tono Natural. I love this one. This is something that I stole from my sister just because like she wasn't using it. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take it, I'm gonna finish it up because it didn't have a ton of product either way. I'll put like where the thingy was, but it really didn't have a ton of product. So I was like, I'm just gonna use it. And I forgot how much I love this one. Now this is like the Mexican formula. It's, I can only find these at the swap meet and I haven't been able to find them, but the specific formula is just, it's top tier. It's my favorite out of all of the Nivea deodorants. Like, you guys know my love for the Pearl and Beauty one, but this one is so much stronger. You see much more faster results, and it's just so amazing, and I can't find them. My Trader Joe's hair oil, clearly I loved it so much that it's also empty. It's gone, but I love this. It's like a forgettable product. I had it like deep in the back of my bathroom. It was, I bought it I think like a year ago. I think like I bought it like a year ago and I used a ton of it, but I wasn't like paying attention too much with my hair. Like I was paying attention, but not as much as I am now. So I rediscovered it. I had such a tiny amount, used it all up, loved it. It was literally just a month's worth of supply. So good. It made my hair so soft. It smells really good. I absolutely loved it. Oh, the OGX coconut hairspray. I feel like I've been really into like hair products this month, or honestly these like past 2 months, but the OGX coconut hairspray was something that also was like in the back of my drawer. I like it. It was just like such a nice like little spritz. It's so easy to just like put like from here all the way to the ends. I feel like it made my hair really moisturized, because definitely with this weather I can feel the difference in my hair. It's definitely made it more drier, but it's still like when I put the spray on, it just made it nice. The Batiste dry shampoo in the tropical one. I forget that I really like these, so I just finished one. I'll include it in my empties portion, so we're gonna come back to that. But this specific one, I just started it, and it's kind of a side note, I forget that this really does leave a white cast. I remember people were like, oh, they like Batiste has such a high white cast, but at the time I was using another one and it was like halfway empty, so I didn't see that white cast as much. But now that I opened up a new bottle, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I see it now. Heavy white cast. It's not until like you get to the middle of it, but I really like it. It smells really good. I feel like it actually helps my hair like not be as oily as it actually is, so I like it. And I've been using it so much this month. I think I'm almost at the halfway mark now, because I've been basically using it honestly almost all month, so I really like it. Maelove. Now this is a brand that recently sent me products, I think around November, but it was during a couple of days before I ended up getting a really bad stress rash on my skin. And also like November was definitely a very difficult month for me, just in every aspect of my life, and I really showed it. Total side note, but I usually don't rewatch my stuff. I edit it and then like I like upload it and I kind of like forget about it. So I rewatched just out of curiosity to see how it came out. November favorites is such a mess, and I think it's funny, and I think I'm kind of left it that way because I'm like, it's very reflective of how I felt, and I feel like it's going to be something that I'm going to look back on and I'm going to be like, oh yeah. But I think it's kind of funny, and I don't take it so seriously. I do take my work very seriously, and like I take my videos, I like to edit them, you know, and I like to, I don't know, even though I like to yap a lot, but I like to edit nicely and like try to have like actual real sentences considering. But like that video is just such a mess. It's such a mess. There's like no, like I have like so many of my sounds, but I'm not like inserting anything. I have like a random music spot and I don't even know. It's such a mess, but I'm gonna keep it like that. Okay, but side note, we're rambling. But Maelove ended up sending me something, and then I got my stress rash, and then I was like, I don't want to test out a new product and then make my skin react more, or like what if it doesn't help my skin? Like I feel like I don't know, I couldn't risk it. I feel like now, after I had so much acne when I was younger and I have so many pickaxe scars because of it, I'm very, very careful with my skin. I'm careful with what I put on of it, especially skincare. Makeup, I'm not as like, I'm a little more lenient because I have so much skincare underneath it, but skincare, I do not play about that. So they sent me two their products. I got a Glow Reviver and then a Night Renewer. I did do a video. It's on my YouTube short. I loved it. Oh, it was also it was my first ever paid collaboration. So I got some money. And I think that's also so exciting. And it definitely is going to be like such a like thing that I'm going to never forget. So I want to say this was my third PR package ever, but my first ever paid collaboration, and I'm very, very proud of it. I'm very proud of it, and I know it's gonna open up a lot more for me, and I don't know, but I'm gonna get emotional. Okay, so I did try those two products for the entirety of this month, and I really, really loved it to the point where it's definitely becoming a monthly favorite. That's so good. So I use it at night, only at night, because my morning skincare routine, especially during December, it was so hectic. I was like, I just kept to my simple routine, especially because I was still kind of healing from my stress rash, so I kept it so simple. And then at night I would do the vitamin C, the Glow Reviver first, and then I would go with the Night Renewer, and I loved it. It was very glowy. It left my skin really, really nice, and I used it basically the entirety of this month. I think from like early December to like late December, and I'm still using it right now actually, but like I did my video thing and my skin looks so good. It looks so much better. I didn't think like the night routine, like just using it at night, was actually going to work and actually going to see results, but I feel like I did. Like my skin feels like it looks so much brighter. Like I had some darker spots here, and I don't know, I feel like it just definitely worked, and I love it. So I've been using that. There's still so much product in it, so I'm definitely far from an empty, but I really, really love it. Lastly, hot showers. I've been loving every single day this month a hot steaming shower. I come out of the shower like my skin is steaming. I'm coming out like a hot bao bun. I love them, and I always knew like hot showers were a thing, but it was like, I feel like that's like something that, like, you know, those like videos of like only girls can understand, or like this is all what the girls do or something like that. Like, do you guys know about that? I feel like that was like stuff that was always on my FYP when I was younger, but I do remember like videos like that, and I remember hot showers were a thing, and then I finally get it. I don't know, I'm obsessed with hot showers. I feel so nice. I feel like after a very, very stressful day, all I want to is go home, have a nice hot shower. I feel so refreshed. I feel so renewed. I feel like a brand new person after a very, very hot steaming shower. I love it. Okay, so now we're gonna finally move on to beauty, and I'm pretty sure I have most of the items that I'm going to talk about. If not, I'll just insert it. there might be something that I don't even know where it is. So the first thing is the e.l.f. Glossy Lip Stain in Spicy Sienna. So I love those so much. It's like a base lip so much. Okay, yeah, so I don't have it in here either, but the e.l.f. Lip Stain in Spicy Sienna. Now, this was definitely just something that I was like, I'm just gonna start using it. I really wanted to buy this like e.l.f. Glossy Lip Stain kit, but it had a Spicy Sienna, and I'm like, I don't think I used that shade enough to like justify this purchase, because I only wanted the 2 limited edition shades. And then I love Pinkies Up. I will always want a Pinkies Up, but then the other one was Spicy Sienna, and I'm like, I don't know if I want it this much, but turns out I really do love it. It's such a good base lip combo. I forget that the e.l.f. Glossy Lip Stains, like I know it, but I also don't know it. The e.l.f. Glossy Lip Stains are such good lip bases for two-tone lip girlies, but I made some amazing lip combos. So the Huda Beauty Sugar Baby Lip Gloss, love. So good. The Colourpop So Juicy Lip Oil and Hits Different. I love that one. It's so like pretty. Like this one was definitely like such a favorite one. And then the Milani Fruit Fetish Lip Oil and 210 Black Cherry Vanilla. Mwah. It like cooled it down a little bit, but just enough. I love that one. And then I had another one. It's a Profusion Glossy Lip Stain in pink. I think it's like glassy something, but that's how I have it in my laptop, but it's pink. And then I loved also pairing that with the Huda Beauty Sugar Baby, and then the About Face lip liner. And okay, I actually do have this product, the About Face lip liner. I have another one. It made it to another monthly makeup favorites. So this is the shade called Smoked. You can tell I like this because I think this is the first one that I ever like has some progress, because these are more longer, but I loved it. I've sharpened it so many times too. I think I've sharpened it like 3 times, because usually I don't need to sharpen my lip liners as much, but this one is so pretty. It goes with everything. Okay, next is the LA Lip Colors Oil in Grape. Now this is a fully empty product. I love this thing so much. So it was such a good like lip primer for everything that I was going to put on top. It's just perfect. I love this. So we will be coming back to this. And then I also loved the Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder in 220 Natural Beige. Now you can tell I love this. I love this one. Like, this is such a go-to. It's like my ride or die. It's a holy grail. I love it. You can clearly tell that I love this. And then also the Colourpop liquid blush in the shade Thanks is so pretty. I think this was, even though it wasn't filmed, I think this was a 2024 favorite. I'm pretty sure, because the amount of progress that's in here, there's not a ton of product in here. So clearly I really love this. And then I loved the Rose Ink Camellia blush, which is this one. If you guys have been watching my channel for quite a bit, you guys know my love for this one. I love this. Is, I think, a 2023 favorite, 2024 favorite. It's not a 2025 favorite because I definitely had other things that I loved, but I rediscovered it and it's so good. Like, I really want to hit pan on this, so I definitely think it's going to be in a project pan for 2026, but I've been loving it. And then the rest of the blush combo, this has basically just been my blush combo for this entirety of this month, but Revlon Oh Baby Pink, and then 52 Self-Made from Sephora collection, and then top it all off with the Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush in the shade 02 Pink Flush. Such a pretty like mauve-ish pink glowy blush combo, and I love this one. I used it basically this entire month. I don't know, I feel like this month was just like a default thing. Like, I just had this entire makeup bag and I just used it for the entirety of this month. I didn't switch stuff out, considering that I really always do. Okay, so I did also have a highlighter favorite, the Ioni Face Highlight in Moonlight Glow. I've had this for a while. I've had this since 2022, 9/25/2022. It's been a while, but this is what it looks like. I like it. It's definitely more lighter, so it's a lighter complexion, but I'm making it work with my specific brush, so I like it. The Revolution Soph X eyeshadow palette. This is a project pan that I'm working on, but I've been really trying to just hit pan on everything, so that's like my goal. and I actually fell in love with it the more that I used it. So I've been loving this specific shade. The shade Pug. So it's called the shade Pug. It's like a cooler tone grayish brown. It's so pretty. I've basically just been wearing that shade just all month, literally on its own. It was a brand new shade. I've never used it. Now it's like, it has like a lot of progress in it. And then using the Wet n Wild Creme Brulee Single Shadow. Love this. This is old too. This is old because I labeled it as old before 2020. So I don't know how old this is. This is probably like 2019, 2018. I'm really hoping. But I mean, it works. It works. So let's not judge. This, I love this one, the Makeup Revolution Cream Bronzer in the shade Light. You can tell that I love this thing. Look at the dent on that, but it's so good. It's so creamy. It's buildable. It's lightweight. It just looks so good every time that I wear it. It's definitely a 2025 favorite, and it still continues to be a favorite. I feel like this is also another thing that I use, but I don't always talk about, but it's definitely a favorite, but I just never talk. It's like, I know that I love it, but like I just don't talk about it. But I love that one. And then the Essence Pure Nude Liner, and then this is definitely a project pan. Look, we are getting so close. Like, I'm so excited, but I've really been loving this month for some reason, considering that this has kind of been like hectic. I've actually been really good at maintaining my eyebrows. Like, I've actually been like plucking them. So this has been looking so good to clean up the brows. But the thing with this is that you can't have hair. It applies so smoothly. It blends out really nicely, but with nothing. So I have to consistently like have nothing for this to work. But I've been doing it so much that I love it. I love it. It's definitely just, it looks really good when you use that to clean up the brows. Okay, so you guys know my absolute love of brow powder. This is the Morphe Latte Brow Powder. But I love this for my brows. But this month, I don't even know how. I was like, I used it for my brows and it kicked up a lot for some reason. I think I put too much pressure. So I was like, I don't want to be wasteful. So let me just tap it. And then let me just go like that on my nose, like just for fun and silliness. I ended up loving it, and I've been obsessed with that for this entirety of this month. It looks so good. It's such a natural way to contour your nose, because you basically just take the smallest amount and then just like have it. It looks really good, like right here, to kind of like build a little bit of a structure. I don't know. It was such a random thing, and I absolutely fell in love with it. The Tower 28 Sunny Days 30 PCH. I have such a love and hate relationship with this, but I actually really fell in love with it to the point where I have fully finished it up. So this will be coming back, but look at this. I loved it this month. It looked really, really good. I feel like because of the winter, it's like drier, and this is definitely like has like this moisturizing look to it. I don't know, it sat really, really nicely on my skin. I feel like my skin, because of the Tirtir and then the La Roche Posay, it made the skin right here where I feel like this is always looking really gunky and really bad. It looked really good because I had just so much like moisture. Like the glass skin is glassing, and then this, it looked so good on top of it, and I loved it this month. Okay, so moving on to the last of the beauty items. So the NYX Color Correcting Concealer Palette. This is also a love and hate relationship that I've been like just forcefully using so I can just finish it up, but I actually really loved it this month. So I finally figured out that the way to use this, you actually had to go in with one of these sponges, and that's where I went wrong with this formulation, because I used to use like a light concealer like brush, and then I would kind of like just like put a little too much, and it just wouldn't look right. And then I was like, okay, let me take a smaller amount and do the same thing. It just never looked right. I don't know what it is, but I also just don't get it. I don't know why the sponge makes it look so good, but it does. And look at the progress. Like, I want to show you guys the progress on this. This is definitely going to have so much more. I don't know what to do with this purple shade. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been finally using this green one, and then this like brownish one down here, but I don't know what to use the purple. I feel like for my complexion, I don't think I can use the purple. I try to use it and it just looks kind of odd, but this looks so good underneath the Tower 28. But then this one, the Essence Foundation Stick in 180. I have also a love and hate relationship with this. I liked it when I first bought it, and then I stopped liking it. I like slowly began to hate it, but then I picked it up because I finished the Tower 28 one, I think like pretty early in December. So I was like, I need something, but what do I want to use? I just picked this up. Loved it. I loved it this month. So this is definitely for my drier skin girlies. So if you also are a oily skin girly, this works the best during this time, the colder season, the winter months. This is when the time to pull this out. I really did forget that sometimes I do need to have like a winter foundation in terms of formula and shade, but mostly in terms of formula. Like there's certain foundations that just don't work for me during the summer. This did not work during the summer because this was released I think in the spring or the summer, and I bought it and I liked it, and then I used it once it got really hot and I hated it. But this month, oh, it's so good. It looks so good on the skin. It's so easy to apply because you basically like, look at the dent. Like I've definitely made a dent. You just go swipe, swipe, swipe. It's so easy. Going with my spongy, it's so easy and I love it. I have two lippy products that I didn't even mention for the lip combos, but the Tower 28 Red Bean Mochi Lip Softy. It's a mini. I got this from Sephora quite a bit ago, but this is so pretty on top of the About Face lip liner, and then both of the by Sienna, and then the Profusion one. But then this one, Bare Minerals. This is Pop of Passion Nude Passion. This is very old. I don't want to talk about how old this is. I don't also know how old this is. Let's not talk about it. But I mean, it's still good. But look at the progress on this thing. There's definitely a dent. So I love this. Like, we need to bring that back. We need to reheat those nachos because that formulation would do so well right now. We need to bring it back. Okay, I did not realize liner combos is a thing. We need to talk about eyeliner combos. This is from Color Central. Wow, you can tell I really liked it because the writing is basically gone. There was some writing on here in the beginning of the month and now it's gone. It's like the perfect eyeliner. It's just a black one. It's so cute. It's a little cat. But I love this. It's so pigmented. It's really nice. You can make it a wing so easily. But then I let this dry fully, and then towards like literally the end of my makeup, I go in with this LA Girl Shockwave Neon Liner in black. This, so good. Because I feel like once I start doing my liner, finish up the rest of my makeup, it kind of fades a little bit because I have like powders going on, and then because I kind of bring my blush down, like it kind of like put this away. But then if I go back and just put this on, it's so good. It glides on easily. It's so smooth. It's so good. We need to talk about eyeliner combos because I didn't know it was a thing. Okay, so this is definitely a default makeup bag because I've been using these tools this entire month. Yes, you heard that correctly. I know. Who am I? Because I don't do that. I literally use them like once or twice and then I put them aside because I need them to be deeply washed and deeply cleaned. I don't know. That's how you know it was so hectic. But these absolutely look disgusting. But let's talk about it. Okay, so I do have my sponges. I'm still using this Profusion sponge. I really do like it though. I do. I know. I am a very makeup sponge, like beauty blender type of sponge hater. I still am. At my core, I still am. But for some reason, I really like this one from Profusion. Then this one from Japonesque. Okay, I forget that you can just like take this thing and then just like flip it over. And so you have like a brand new clean side. I was watching, I think like a Juicy Jazz video, and then she did that and I'm like, oh my god, why don't I do that? Like, what, you know? So this one is from Japonesque. So this is actually how the right side is supposed to be. So it says Japonesque. This is extremely dirty. Look at that. So I need to deep clean these. After this video, everything is getting deep cleaned. But so I also have some tools. So these are AOA E125. I love this one to clean up the brows. This is what I was using for a fluffy brush. And then The AOA F13 is such a pretty blush brush. It has just the right amount of density and flimsiness. It's definitely more denser than it is flimsy, but it's still good enough. And then this one, this is from a Shein brush set that my sister got me for Christmas. I want to say literally last year, but look, it's so gross. It's kind of gunky, but it's so good. The shape, it has like a slight curve to it, so it looked so good to apply cream bronzers. And then this one was for highlighter. This is the AOA E103. I think this is actually a concealer one, but it's such the right amount of flimsiness, so it was really good for powder highlight, especially the Ione one. Love this one. And then this is my bronzer brush, the Wet n Wild. I think this is just an angled one, but this is for powder bronzer. I like this one because we will be talking about what I tested this with. And then these are two eye brushes. So this is from BH Cosmetics. I miss BH Cosmetics, but this is from like their whatever collection. So this is specifically blend. And then this one is from e.l.f. This is the crease brush. I love it. I've had this for a really long time. You can tell like it's peeling, but the brush is still good, so I'm gonna still use it. But this is what I've been using this entire month for the Pug shade from Makeup Revolution. And then I used this one to use with the Wet n Wild Creme Brulee. Like that was literally the eye combo. I love these tools so much. I need to deep clean them badly. Okay, so I did have a testing product. So it was just this one item. This is the Benefit Hoola Original. This is actually like a sample product. I've had it for quite a while, 7/27/25. So it's not new, but it's also like not old. So this is what it's looking like after a full month's use. I feel like there's definitely a dent. I really do like this. I don't know. I've been testing it this whole month. I didn't like it at first. I was like, why is this like not looking right? And then I think I switched my brushes, and then I just ended up using this one for the entirety of the month. And then I really fell in love with it. So it has to be like this denser brush, not flimsy. And I think I was using a flimsy one at first, and I did not like it. I feel like it was giving texture enhancing. But with this one, it looks so good. It applies it really, really nicely. So definitely find a brush that suits you for this formula in case you are also having that issue. Okay, so I do have a couple fragrances. The Bath & Body Works Holiday Pickle Ornament Body Mist. I was really in shock when I first heard this launched, because what are you talking about, holiday pickle? Trust me, it's so good. It's so good. I don't even know where it is, but I really, really loved it for like an entire like 2 weeks. I was really, really loving it. It's so fresh. It's literally like a sister to cucumber melon. We need to not retire that. We need to bring that back. That needs to be a holiday staple. Replace like, which one could be replaced? Replace like winter candy apple for something. So bring back holiday pickle ornament for 2026 holiday collection, please. Okay, the Daisy Marc Jacobs, the blue one. I don't know what it's called, but look at the progress on that. I don't even know why I brought this out. I don't even know if it's mine or if it's my sister's. It might be my sister's, but I really want to buy a new perfume, and I'm like, you know what, I need to pan at least one. So that's gonna be my project, pan perfume. And I've been really going strong. It definitely had a ton more product in the beginning of the month, but I've been really just loving it, and it smells so good. It's like a deeper aquatic floral. It's so odd. I don't think I've ever smelled anything like that one. It definitely has the Daisy DNA, but it's still really good. And then the Philosophy Falling in Love. I love that one. You guys know my absolute love for Philosophy fragrances. 10 out of 10. It's so good. I didn't realize how much I love that one because look at the progress. Like, hello? It's going really, really strong. I didn't realize that I could also project pan that one too. I mean, that's just like regular use. That's how you know I love it. Now moving on to home, my Bagu and Hello Kitty lunch bag. I still love it. It's going strong. Once again, I don't have it here, but I'll insert a clip. It's still looking good. It's still strong. I do have some food. I do. So I tested out a couple things. So the Patti LaBelle Blackberry Cobbler, I got it at Walmart on their clearance section. So good. I never talk about Walmart clearance section in terms of like their pastries and their bakery because I don't know. I didn't think like people talk about it, but I'm like, you know what, maybe we should talk about it because I love the clearance section of anything basically. So I love the clearance section of the pastries at Walmart, but the Patti LaBelle blackberry cobbler, it's so good. It's so good. And then along with the sweet potato pie, oh, it's so good. And it's even better when it's on clearance because it was like $3 or $4. To me, that's expensive because I don't know, pastries are not cheap. I think originally that's like $8 or $9, so it's not cheap, but it's also not like super expensive, but it's like expensive to me because I don't really like buy stuff like that, but on clearance I will buy it. Okay, now these two items from Costco. This is the Posay chimichanga shredded steak and cheese. I loved these as a kid. I would tear one up like so quickly. I love these things, but I re-bought them early this month and I tore them up live. It was so good. You guys need to try them if you guys haven't. And then the Sandwich Bros chicken melts. This was like, I just bought it because it was on sale. I want to say it was on sale. And then I was like, I just want to try it because I always see it in here. So let's just pick up a box. Immediate hit. It was so good. It's like it looks like a pupusa, like a little pupusa. So it's just like half. Looks, I don't know, but it's good. It's good. I love chicken too. So like literally what I love. Okay, so now we're moving on to media. We need to talk about a lot of the media that I watch. Okay, so I finished watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Love it. I love it. We need more seasons, but it's over. I know we need more seasons, but it's so good. It's so funny. It's definitely going to be a rewatch. It's so good. Okay, so I also started a new show. It's called Grace and Frankie on Netflix. I love it. I watched it because I finished up Brooklyn Nine-Nine and I really love it to the point where I actually finished the show. There's a couple seasons, but honestly it's kind of a quick watch because I think each episode was like 22 minutes. So I would watch it, study, then I would like edit. So it was kind of like I was watching it, but it was also like a background show. I love the characters so much. I do think that there could have been more seasons, but at the same time I feel like from like a script writing perspective, I think like we had all the storylines that we could have and we didn't need to like drag it out anymore. So I think they did do a good like stopping point. And considering that I think it's a Netflix, is it a Netflix original? I don't know if it is, but if it is, the fact that it has so many seasons, I love that. I did start a new show. I am watching Teen Wolf. I love it. I love it. I feel like I was definitely way too young when it first released, so I wasn't like on my radar as much, but I feel like I definitely like heard about it. I love it. I love it. It's so, I feel like I enjoy it now after like having like my script writing, you know, experience, but I love it. Okay, I forget that I do have a type because Tyler Posey, it took me so long to figure out who he looked like, and he looked like my man Oliver James, the guy from like, what is it, like All the Girls, no, is it, what is it called, To What a Girl Wants? I was like, I remember, I'm like, he reminds me of somebody, and that's why I have a type. I didn't know. I don't know, but watching it now I'm like, dang, like okay, but I love it. Oh, and then I'm at, what season am I on? I think I'm on season 3. I've been binging it. Now that I'm like home in my own place of residence, I've been binging it. Like every time I need to like do something, I have it in the background. It's a good background show too. It's in the background. It's like when I'm editing, it's so good. Okay, so I want to say I'm still at like where there's kind of all the characters still. I want to see more of Jackson. I think on season 3 he left already because I think like in behind the scenes there's like stuff going on. Okay, one thing about me too is that like if I'm really interested, I will like search stuff up. So I'm so invested. I was like searching up the background, was searching up like how did Teen Wolf become? Did people like expect Teen Wolf to be a big thing? And then I forgot that it was under MTV, and MTV at the time, the shows were very different. So considering that like Teen Wolf became what it did, I don't know, I feel like that was like right place, right timing, because I don't think they do shows like that anymore. I don't know, I just think about that like as like a script writing perspective. I was like, wow, I don't know, from like an artsy film, I don't know, I think about that in a different way now. I'm like, wow, this was, I would say it was ahead of its time, but it's like not ahead of its time, because look at the fashion, also the script writing, certain things I'm like, that you can definitely tell that there's still like scenes where it's like they're kind of dragging just to meet the timing. Also the outfits are so early 2010s. I love it though. The character Lydia always has like high heels, and it makes me want to go back to this era, this time when people were wearing high heels just normally. But so now I'm on season 3, so there's definitely a change in the times. You can definitely see that the outfits, I don't know, but I love it. Oh my god, I feel like this video is gonna be so long, but I love yapping. Okay, so media. Now we're, oh wait, no, we just talked about media, so now we're talking about BL. I do have some BLs that I'm watching. I'm still watching Head to Head. We're like almost done with the show now, by now that I'm episode 11. So I don't know how many episodes. I think there's gonna be 12. I don't know, but I love it. I love the second couple so much. Farm, and I know they're called Surf and Java, like that's their actual name, but it's like Farm. I'm blanking, but I love it. I'm so invested in the second couple. And then I also rewatched Make It Right. So season 1, they have 2 seasons, but I rewatched the first season. I forget, I still don't know if Make It Right or Love by Chance is my first ever BL, because I remember like Love by Chance and then Make It Right were like just random YouTube recommendations like years ago, like back in like 2018. So I've been watching BL. I just didn't talk about it, but I do watch BLs for a really long time. Yeah, because I got into K-dramas around like 2016, and I've been into K-pop for a while, and then I got into BL in like 2018. So I still don't know if Make It Right is my first ever BL, but it's like such a soft spot for me. But now I'm rewatching it and I'm like, this is so, I don't know. I do want to say that we do need a Make It Right reboot. Like, I would love to see a brand new version. I would love to see a different take on it, new actors. I do think there's like some really good stuff. It can definitely be really funny. We can amp up the funniness of it. I don't know, I look at it from a perspective, I'm so biased because I'm looking at it from a perspective of how I watched it when I was younger, even though I kind of like know it's kind of a bad show, like writing, acting wise, it really wasn't that good. Outfits were dirty over the time too, but I love it. I have such a soft spot for it. I don't know, I think I'm gonna like not rewatch it for quite a bit. I really do want to watch season 2 because I love the second couple, which is Om and I know it's Book Frame, but it's like Om and then someone else. That was the couple. I love them. They were my favorite when I first watched it, and they're still my favorite. It's crazy to see Om. Like, I've been rooting for Om's career for such a long time, literally since I watched that. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, I am into BL for such a long time, so I've been seeing a lot of these actors become to what they have now, like Pavel Foom from he's now in Pit Babe, and he has a new drama too. I haven't watched it, but he's in a new drama. I've been rooting for him since he was in 2 Moons 2, and then he had his YouTube. Like, it's crazy though, because like his YouTube channel disappeared after like the 3rd or 4th episode of Pit Babe, because Pit Babe was definitely like getting traction, and then he deleted his YouTube. But I've been rooting for his career. I was rooting for his career literally when he was still doing like the clickbait thumbnails with Jung and then 9. I remember, like, if you guys remember that, please tell me. I should have screenshotted this stuff. I don't know. I still think about it because it's like, I don't know, I'm rooting for that guy. I'm rooting for a lot of actors. But also, like I watched it in Make It Right, so I was like rooting for him. And then who else? Honestly, the 2 Minutes 2 cast, I was rooting for them because I really love 2 Minutes 2. I need to rewatch that. Okay, but we're getting sidetracked. Okay, so I am also watching Perfect 10 Liners. I'm rewatching it. I love Perfect 10 Liners, but now I see it from a different perspective. I do admit that. So I feel like when something is airing, it's like fun, like, you know, like you're not really paying attention to it. It's just like, it's so fun, and it's like, yeah. And then you're watching it weekly, so you don't like, you kind of forget within the week. So now that I've watched it a couple times, I think I've loved that show. I watched it when it aired. I watched it immediately after, because I forgot everything, and then I rewatched it again. And I think I rewatched it, and now I'm rewatching it again. So I think I watched it like 5 times. And I still kind of forget stuff. So that's why it's kind of like one of those shows I can definitely rewatch, because I'm always forgetting stuff when I rewatch it. But definitely this time around, I'm seeing the faults in it, and I'm seeing the things that I'm like, oh, like, yeah, we're like, GMMTV is definitely getting a lot closer to like really, really good shows. But I can still see the faults and stuff. There's like, I don't know, like, what, there was a scene and I'm like, this gives dragged out. Like, I was rewatching, I'm like, why is this like kind of long? Like, it's kind of dragging out right here. And then there's like a funny moment, but it didn't make sense with one of the characters, and I'm like, now from when I'm rewatching it this time, I'm like, oh, like, I don't know. I still love it. I'm still gonna rewatch it, but it's definitely something that I noticed. And I feel like if you like also are seeing it from like, I don't know, like a script writing perspective, I don't know, I feel like it's like fun, but it's definitely something that I noticed this time when we were watching it. Okay, I watched a ton of movies. I watched Bring It On, the Hayden Panettiere version. Loved it. I don't know, it's so horribly good. It's so, I love it. I love it. I love it. And then this one had Beyonce towards the end. Oh, I like it. I do. And then I watched Bring It On again. So this is definitely an older one. I forgot that this one was made. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't think it stands out in terms of the Bring It On series. It's not a memorable one. And even now that I've watched it, I don't really remember now. So I did also watch Wonka, and oh my god, there was a moment, I think, when he's like opening up the place and the trees, when he finally has a candy store. So he walks in and the big tree, tell me why this reminded me of TXT's Blue Hour song. You guys know the song? There's the specific, it's like, what is it? I have him turn around, stop, we dance all night. Like, I'll put a screenshot because I don't think I can play it. I won't play it, but I'll put a screenshot of that specific moment. Like, I watched that and like, tell me why like that like surged through my head, and I heard it. Like, I swear, like I heard it as if I actually played it, and I thought that was so funny. Okay, I watched Boot Camp on YouTube. It's so horrible. I don't even think it's like a horribly good movie. It's just horrible. Scripting, acting, it's like awkward. I don't know. The lighting choices, I forget that lighting matters so much in a movie and can definitely make a difference. It was just so bright, and then it was really dim, but not in like a natural flow. It was just not what it could have been to make it horribly good. It's just horrible, but it's not the level of Madam Web horrible. So there is a possibility of rewatch, but it's very slim, but it's still there. I watched Bring It On, the first one. I love this one. It's horribly good. It's horribly good, but in such a good way. So there is so many awkward moments. Its acting was kind of like okay, this is like total side note, but I feel like now we're in the years of veneers. Veneers are such a popular thing, and it's crazy. I didn't even notice. I think they did like a really close-up shot of her face, of the main character's face, and I'm like, oh my god, her teeth, like, they're so real. Like, I don't know, I feel like I go online now and so many people have veneers. I mean, I don't have veneers, but like, I don't know, like I was just watching, I'm like, I feel like we don't see non-veneers in media anymore, like even in social media. And that was just something that I was like, oh my god, I need to mention, because whoa. Oh my god, the two cheerleader guys, I put this down in my notes in bold. The two guys, the two cheerleaders, I want a BL inspired by them. I need the fanfic writers to get on that, and we need GMMTV to pick it up. We need someone to pick it up. We need Change 2561 to pick it up, because why is there not a cheerleading one? Did we have a cheerleading one in GMMTV? I feel like we did, but it wasn't like Bring It On cheerleading. Like, I want to see that. I want to see the bright costumes. I want to see them. I don't know. We need gymnastics, BL actors. I don't know. We need to do something like that. So we need a BL inspired by them. I would love to see the fanfic writers do something. I know y'all can cook something up so good, and we need someone to pick it up, and we need to make it good. If you're not gonna make it good, don't release it. But this is not to the writers, this is to the production, because we need to start producing really, really good stuff, because we now are in 2025. I think I watched something and I didn't even put it in my notes at all, because I'm like, absolutely not. We're in 2025. We cannot be doing BLs that give 2018. We can't do it anymore. So if you guys are gonna do a cheerleading BL, we need a cheerleading BL that actually is matching up the times, please. Oh my god, I first watched White Chicks for the first time ever. Like, I know scenes of it, some like the Terry Crews scene when, you know, like making my way downtown. It's so funny, but I never watched it fully, or at least I don't remember. But I fully watched White Chicks, and oh my god, it's so, like, I don't think that can ever be remade, but I'm definitely gonna rewatch it. It's so, I don't even know. Oh my god, I watched Bring It On Fight to the Finish. It's horribly good. It's horribly good. Oh my god, but the girl, the stepsister is Lydia in Teen Wolf, because I watched that, and then I think like a couple weeks after I started watching Teen Wolf, and I'm like, oh my god, that's Jean in them. I know who that is. And I had to like confirm, and I'm like, oh my god, I forget the character's name, but at the time I was like, oh my god, but now it's like, that's Lydia. Okay, he's just not that into you. I've rewatched it. Oh my god, I thought it was so much better than what it is. I really thought it was so much better. I think we do need a remake of that. Because it's still really, really good though. My man, Justin Long. I love Justin Long. But it's so realistic. Like the movie is so realistic. I feel like everyone needs to watch that, along with I'll put it on the screen. I know what I'm talking about, but I don't know what I'm talking about. That movie also. But like, he's just not into you. I really thought it was so much more. I don't know. Like, I feel like there's definitely stuff missing, and I don't know what it is, but I know people know what's missing. It's just not me. So we need to get on that. A Cinderella Story Christmas Wish. Now this has Lauren Morano and then my man Greg Sulkin. I've loved this man since he was on Wizards of Waverly Place when he was a werewolf. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, it makes sense why I'm watching the shows that I am, because look at what I watched when I was younger. Like, as a grown adult, I'm still watching other variants of the shows that I did watch when I was younger. Okay, but anyways, I love this movie. I've watched this movie a couple times. I love it. It's horribly good. It's awkward acting. It's like kind of cringy, but in such a good way. I love Laura Morano. I loved her in Austin Alley so much. And I don't know, it's horribly good and I love it. Okay, the makeover on YouTube. So this has Julia Stiles. I don't know. It dragged. it's not Madam Web level, but it also isn't like horribly good. And it's not like horrible, it's just there. But like, that's it. I don't know. I did like her makeup though. I actually really want to recreate her blush. There's like a specific scene where I'm like, oh my god, I need whatever blush that is. The Christmas Wedding Planner, also on YouTube Movies. I watched this solely because I saw the mom from Gossip Girl, and this movie is messy, and I don't think in a good way. It's not, same thing, it's not horrible, but it's also not good. It's just it's just there. There's like, so the guy is like an agent or something, and then he gets with the sister at the end, but he's technically was like engaged to her sister, but then they get the blessing at the end. Like, I just think that's weird, and that's a weird plot. What do you mean you're gonna get with your sister's ex-fiance? I would throw hands. I don't know. That's weird. That's really weird. I would say don't watch this, but it's not horrible, but it's just like dragging. There's nothing to it. But honestly, I feel like sometimes you need those movies. Like, there was no thoughts, there was nothing going on, so it was a good movie to have in the background. The Christmas in Love, this is a Hallmark movie. I only watched it because the girl from Royal Pains is in it. I love her. I loved her character in Royal Pains. It's a Hallmark movie. I love Hallmark movies. Some of them are horribly good, and some of them are just horrible, but it's like horrible in a way where I'm like, I'm definitely gonna rewatch this. And then some of them are like good, and then I'm like, others I'm like, I don't know. You'll never know with a Hallmark movie. So I love watching them though. I do. So this one is Christmas in Love. Honestly, I mean, she just like baked, so I don't know, like, there's nothing much to these movies, and I feel like that's honestly why I like them. And then the last movie is Christmas at the Palace. I loved the second lead couple. It was like the butler, the second-hand man and the king, and then the sister of the ice skater. I loved them. I was rooting for them, and I'm so glad they got together. I actually really like this movie. And then the main character is the mean girl from Radio Rebel. I saw her, and I'm like, hold on, I know who you are. And then I confirmed it. I'm like, yeah. Okay, so I really did like this movie though. I would definitely rewatch this, and it's gonna be a rewatch. Okay, so now we need to quickly go through songs. I only have 4 songs. First off, Girl Set's Little Miss. I love that song so much. I loved it this entire month. I literally replayed it like every single day. It's so good. I did not know that they were VHA, because I remember seeing them. Like, I was reading, I will never be on anyone's downfall. There's a very limited amount of people that I'm actually like rooting on people's downfall, and I don't know, honestly, just really not anybody on my downfall list. They're really, I'm not that kind of a person, so I never was like, oh, but I was also like, dang, like, I don't know, at the time when they VHA debuted, I was like, I'm rooting for them. But when they rebranded as Girl Set, I was like, because the looks, the music, it's so good. I'm really excited for the rebrand. I think I would love to see a collab with Cat's Eye. I know people are pitting them together. We need to actually collab. I want to see baddies in one frame. I want to hear the baddies harmonize on one track. This is what we need. We need to not. So I want to see Girl Set and Cat's Eye so bad. So I'm hoping that they collab. I'm rooting for them. But I really love this song. And then speaking of the most badded collab, Stateside with Pink Panthers and Zara Larsson. I love this song. It's so, I feel like it's so 2008. The vibes, like when you have headphones in, you really hear all of the like the beats, everything that's like really deep down. But like when you're just listening, you don't really hear it. But with headphones, I hear the little beeps of like the sound of the phones, like older phones. Oh, I love it. I love it. And then Zara Larsson, I love her. I've been rooting for her literally since like 2016. Like, I'm so excited that she's finally getting the recognition that she so deserves. And then My Song for You by Bridget Mendler. And yeah, but I love this version so much. It's such a memory. It's such a memory. I feel like I remember exactly where I was when I first saw this scene. I love it. This song is always on my playlist. It really is. I feel like I listen to this all year round, but I especially love it during the holidays, and I literally overplayed it so much. Okay, I actually do have a new artist. So this is Miho. So to Agonist. That song, so good. So this is a new artist. I'll put their TikTok. I do love supporting small artists. You guys know I absolutely love music, and I feel like we do need to support our smaller artists. I love seeing artists grow. I really do root for people. I really do. So I don't know, I'm excited. I saw the growth of a lot of artists, and I feel like even though I don't have the biggest platform, I would love to like talk about them, you know. Like I saw Pink Panthers. I saw The Weeknd grow a ton. I remember Wicked Games when it first came out, and I was like, I was rooting for him. And then Miko blew up, and then Sungki is blowing up. Kashi, oh my god, I'm so glad that he blew up. There's so many artists, and I feel like we just, I don't know, even though I don't have a big platform, I think it's still like something. You never know who will go out and actually look up these artists, and you know, you may find your new favorite song. But Miho's Deuteragonist is really something you need to check out, and I'm rooting for this artist so much. Okay, so now we're moving on to Empties. So the first one is the Nivea Brightening Antibacterial Deodorant. This was like such a like pain to finish. I just don't want to use it. It's very citrusy, so it definitely had like a soury smell, especially on me, and I just didn't like it. It was such a pain to use. I forced myself to finish it up, so this will definitely not be a repurchase. I have one backup one because it came in a dual pack. I'm never buying it again. Horrible. Do not recommend. I don't think anyone would smell good, because like once you start like sweating and then having that soury orangey smell, no. The next thing is the Batiste Blush Fruity Floral Dry Shampoo. I love this thing. I didn't even realize that I basically finished it until I was just using it, and I'm like, oh my god, there's nothing in here left. So I basically just sprayed it until there was nothing out. So that was like an is it accidental? It wasn't even like an accident. It's just like unintentional empty. But I loved it. I'm going to not repurchase it at the moment because I want to get through my dry shampoos. I don't want to have a ton in my collection at the moment because they're just piling up in my bathroom. So at the moment, I'm not going to repurchase it, but I did love it. The Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Medium. I really like forced myself to finish this up, and I wasn't even like forcefully, like I liked using it. I really fell in love with the formulation towards the end. I loved it, I hated it, and then I loved it again because it's such a lightweight. And then by the time when I was using it in December to finish it up, my makeup style really suited that concealer, so I loved it. I do think at the moment I'm not going to repurchase it, but I wouldn't be shocked if I do at some point. But I can't believe that I finished it, and it's kind of funny because the stopper is literally all the way at the bottom because I tried to take it out. There's like I think it's like there's a YouTuber, and I don't remember, but I remember the NARS concealer technique. And the NARS concealer technique is like where you take it out of a NARS concealer and then you can like scrape out all the product, and that's how I remember it. But I don't know, every time I like open something up and I take out the thingy, I think of the NARS concealer hack. I don't know who I learned that from, but I don't know, it's like in here, it's like engraved in my head. But I learned that. But with this concealer, for some reason it didn't want to like come out, but it ended up pushing it back in. So I was like, so I just like scrape it, there's nothing in there, and I'm really proud of it. Oh, the next thing is the e.l.f. matte, no, not the matte. Oh no, yeah, the matte putty primer. I thought it was this other one, the matte putty primer, the twisty one. I really didn't have a ton of product in it when I fully finished it, but I finally got through it. It's been in my collection for a while. I did love it though. It looked so good with the Tower 28. So at the moment, I don't think I'm gonna repurchase it. I just don't want to repurchase a lot of stuff anymore. I really don't. I love testing out new products and then fully finishing them up and then testing out another stuff, you know. So at the moment, I don't think so, but I also wouldn't be shocked. The Suave Sweet Vanilla Body Wash, I told y'all this is coming back. I fully finished it. I loved it. It's so good. I don't think I'm going to repurchase it. I have so many body washes I still need to get through. So at the moment, I'm not going to repurchase it. But I probably will at some point because I really loved it. The VO5 Kiwi Lime Shampoo. This, I've been trying to finish this up for so long. It's just like been in my bathroom, and then I was so dedicated because I finished up the conditioner and I just had the shampoo left. I always go through conditioner first, so the shampoo wasn't shocking that it had so much product left over. But I do like it, but I also, same thing, I'm not gonna repurchase it just because I don't know if I necessarily love the formula a ton. I feel like it didn't really do much. It cleaned my hair, but I'm like, I don't know. It's not something that I'm gonna like repurchase. The Nivea deodorant. I have this in my notes as the Nivea deodorant Mexican one. You guys know what I'm talking about, but that one is fully finished up. I love this one. I do repurchase these a lot, but I can't find them. So it's gonna be a repurchase. It'll probably always be a repurchase. I just don't know where to get them at the moment, so I gotta wait on that. I've been looking for them, but I can't find them. I usually find them at the swap meet, but I just haven't been able to get them. I don't know, I feel like no one's bringing them. And next up, the Trader Joe's hair oil. I loved this. I actually got complimented on this. My friend told me that I had super soft hair when she hugged me because I came back from my break and then we had like this meeting. I think we were working on something, and I just remember that, and like I just associate now that with that hair oil, and I'm like, I need to buy that again. I need to buy it again, and I'm going to probably. I don't know when, but it'll probably be a repurchase for sure. And then I don't actually have this at all to show y'all, but the Tree Hut Strawberry Scrub. I had an extra one. I mentioned it, I think in September, November, and I had a backup one. It literally didn't have a ton of product in it, but I knew that I needed to finish it up, and I did. And I let it air dry because I like to empty it out. I like to fill it up with water and then like really just like use it all up. But I emptied it out, and then I needed it to dry so I can show it to you guys, and then someone threw it out. So don't know where that is. It's somewhere in, which sucks because I'm pretty sure it was recycled. I'm hoping it was recycled because I'm pretty sure that it can be recycled, but I don't know. That's not anywhere in this house to show you. Oh, okay, so now I think we're going on to stuff that I do have to show you guys. The e.l.f. Pink Primer, the 4% niacinamide. This has been in my collection since 2/4/2024, so it's not super old, but it's also not super new. So I finally fully finished it up. It didn't have a ton of product. It took me a while. Like I felt like this wasn't like done. Like there was still product here, so it took a while to finish this up. But I loved it. It looked so good with the Tower 28, and then I think that's basically all that I used it for. But it was just so good. So I managed to finish 2 primers this month, which I'm very proud of. And then now the Tower 28 Skin Tint and 30 PCH. This is opened April 2022, so this needed to go. I scraped every day. Like look how thin this is. I'm so extremely proud of this. I do really love this though. I felt like I loved it so much towards the end, but I don't think I'm going to repurchase it because it took so long. I just don't want to give it another, like it took me 3 years to finish this. I don't think I want to give this another 3 years, you know. So as much as I loved it towards the end, I don't think I'm going to repurchase this. I wouldn't be shocked though, but I really don't think so. I did also finish a Nivea spray deodorant. So this is the Tono Natural. I got this at the, is it Christmas gift from my mama? I love this thing. I also didn't even know that I was also unintentionally finishing this up until I was like, wait a minute, why isn't this spraying anymore? So I fully finished it up. It took a while, but I was so dedicated to just like fully finishing it up. I liked it on top of the Nivea deodorant, like the roll-on one, so it worked well. I do have 2 backup ones. I don't think I'm gonna repurchase this just because honestly I can't breathe. Like I can't breathe when I have that. Like I spray and I'm like, I gotta hold my breath, and like it's really really strong, so I gotta like, I don't know, it's too much, I don't know. So at the moment, and I don't think I'm gonna repurchase this even after I finish my other 2 that I need to get through. And the last ID for this month is the Rimmel pressed powder. This is extremely old. I don't want to talk about how old this is. This may or may not be from 2016. I know. Let's not judge. Let's not judge, okay? So this is what she looks like. Very, very broken. You can tell. But fully gone. Look at that. I thought I finished this up, I want to say last year. And I had like the tiniest little bit on the rim, and so one day I just scraped it all out, and it ended up being like a week worth of product. So I had a full week and I didn't even know. So I was very, very dedicated to this, but I finally finished it up, and I really did love the little bit that I had. So I do have a backup one in a different shade, so I'm gonna definitely, I did repurchase this at some point because I really did love it, so I'm going to use that one up. But I really do like this. I feel like this is one of those products where I feel like I'm always going to have in my collection. I like it underneath the eyes. I loved it all around the face. It's so good. It's so good. It is. Even though this is definitely extremely old. But you know what? It's fine. I don't even know if they make like... Is this the same packaging? This one had the crown on it, whereas the new ones don't. But this specific one, I don't know if they changed the formula, but I do want to talk about this one. But this one was so good. I remember I didn't like this at first when I first tried it back in 2016. I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it because I felt like it was really gunky and very cakey, and I didn't know skin prep at the time. I didn't know what foundation and concealer combos that this went with. I feel like it just didn't work well at the time for my skin, stuff like that. And so I decided to use this as a eyeshadow base, like to set everything, and I ended up making pan through that, like right in the center. And then I just neglected this, and I'm like, maybe I'll just finally throw this away. And then I don't know what happened, little click, and then I decided I'm just gonna project pan this. And then I got really close to finishing this up, and then I stopped again, and then I finished it. I thought I did in 2024. I want to say this was a 2024 empty technically, but then I had the tiniest little scrap of it, and I'm like, you know what, let's just finish it up. So I had an extra week that I fully finished in 2025. So I do have some lore. I do have some lore with this, but it took almost 10 years. Maybe we should sit in silence. Okay, but you know what? Doesn't matter. I still use it and it still worked. Okay, everybody, so we have made it to another month, another favorites. We had so much to talk about. This was definitely a yappy one. I think also last month was also very heavy with the yapping, but you know what, I had a good time. Hope y'all did too. You guys know the sound, right, where it's like thank you for listening. I hope you had a great time, because I know I did. It's like Lizzie McGuire or something like that. That's what I feel like right now. But yeah, so honestly, if you guys stayed till the end, totally let me know. Did you guys like anything that I talked about? I don't know. I feel like we really got sidetracked today. I don't know. Let me know anything in the comments. But we should finally end this video because I'm going to continue yapping. Okay, but so happy holidays. Happy holidays. I'm losing my voice. I've been yapping for a really long time. I think I've been yapping for more than an hour. So let's end this video. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. Totally let me know what was in your December favorites, food, clothing, beauty, whatever you guys want to talk about with me. But yeah, so this is it for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Mwah.